I seem to have misplaced my siblings. Have you seen them?
What do they look like?
Well, Wacko is insane and doesn't wear pants.
Nah, doesn't ring any bells.
And Dot is cute.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw her over by the Wild West soundstage. You probably heard about the Edgar ceremony tonight. That's why it's kind of quiet around here. Well, what you don't know is that all the Edgars got stolen. And if they don't find them soon, there won't be no ceremony. Now, of course, that's confidential, like, so don't go blabbing to the press, okay?
My lips are sealed.
Well, hey there, newcomer. Welcome to Calamity Canyon. Sheriff Marion's the name, and it's my job to make sure there's always law and order around these parts.
So, what do you got in this one-horse town? Besides one horse, I mean.
Well, there's the saloon, of course, but you'll need proof of age for anything stronger than a sarsaparilla, sonny. Ooh, I should warn you about old Ike the Undertaker. Don't pay him no attention. He always chases new folks around, measuring them up. That's 'cause new folks don't tend to last too long around here. Before you go, sonny, I should let you know there's a bounty out for the Moody clan.
The Moody clan? Didn't they break up after their drummer died?
They're a bunch of no-good, troublemaking varmints who should be locked up. That's who they are.
Well, isn't locking up no good troublemaking varmints what a sheriff does best?
I'm not getting any younger, sonny. My legs ain't what they used to be, and my aim's been off ever since that bad batch of Kentucky red-eye old Ike sold me. Should've known better than to trust an undertaker. So I put up a reward for any man that can round up all the Moodies for me. When all 5 of them are behind bars, I'll pay up.
Well, if you pay up, I'll round up. Look out, Moodies! Deputy Yakko's a-comin'!
Well, my, ain't you the rootin'est, tootin'est gunslinger around?
At best, I could only sling a non-threatening blunt instrument, being a cartoon character and all.
Looks like I'll have to look elsewhere for my new deputy then. Here's your reward. You earned it. If you carry on down this road, you'll get to the train station. The last train to Dry Gulch leaves shortly. Come to think of it, I saw a little girl who looked just like you being tied to the tracks over there not long ago. Thought nothing of it, though. Plenty stranger things happen in this town, and every man to his own is what I say.
Thanks. It's been real. Real creepy, that is. You know, it's amazing what the special effects guys can pull off these days with just a crummy rolling oil painting, a dry ice machine, and a $50,000 computer. You can quit with the card thingies now.
Howdy doody, traveler. What brings you to old Skookum Jim's mine?
That person with the controller in their hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, stranger, you ain't gonna get far in these parts unless you know how to climb. You do know how to climb, don't you?
Over the backs of all my friends to get to the top? Sure.
Okay, sonny. Then go climb the face of that rock there.
Okay, I think this is where they bring in my stunt double, right? Could somebody get my agent on the phone?
You know as much about climbing as I know about alchemy. Well, here, let me share a little bit of prospector knowledge with you. To climb things, you need yourself a pair of these. Super Grip Suckers. Available at all good minor 49er stores. This is my spare pair so you can keep them. Now that you're the proud owner of a pair of Super Grip Suckers, you can use them to climb any different surfaces. You can't go climbing any old surface, though. Look for these special marks. They'll tell you that the surface is sound and won't crumble on you. Practice using your suckers by climbing up that wall. Don't be afraid. Just run into it and let it come natural.
Gee, Brain, what shall we do on this level?
The same thing we do on every level, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
What's your plan this time, Brain?
I shall use subliminal mind control to take over the world. A subliminal message is a message perceived only by the subconscious human mind. I have recorded such a message. The message is, citizens of the world, you are under my control. You will do whatever I say. If people hear this message enough times, they will succumb to my control, and we shall take over the world. The only problem is finding a high enough point to attach my transmitter. Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Brain, but I'm allergic to petroleum jelly.
No, Pinky. We can attach the transmitter to the fallen water tower and use my micro-gyro brainocopter to lift the tower back onto its struts. Use the movement stick to control the copter and push the jump button to grab the fallen pieces. Don't hang on to them for too long.
What do I look like, a telephone? Of course I didn't ring. As long as I got your attention, I might as well let you know you've got yourself an infestation here, Humpy. I repeat, an infestation.
An infestation?
In case you hadn't noticed, this place is crawling with ghouls and ghosts and all kinds of creepy things.
Yeah, this place has more geeks than a comic book convention. Do you realize how this will affect the resale value of your home? People want a two-car garage and a master suite, not hot and cold running ghouls.
And what about those pesky poltergeists? You know, the ones that hide whatever it is you're looking for and you can't find it, you're about to lose your mind, and then just for fun they give it back to you.
What you need is a good extermination company.
You're lucky we stopped by.
We offer a discreet and ectoplasm-free exorcism service with a double your money-back guarantee if you're not happy with the results.
But who wouldn't be happy with us?
Well, I suppose the place could do with a spring cleaning. Here, take this proton accelerator pack. It will help get rid of the stove. It seems to work better than a household vacuum cleaner. Just press the view mode button to enter targeting mode, and then use the attack button to shoot. Let me know when you're finished. You rang? Oh, it's you. Come in. Welcome to the House of Scratchenstein. The master has been expecting you. He's upstairs in his lab, tending to his bride. He's using the brain of a funny little monkey boy to breathe life into his finest creation yet.
Does this funny little monkey boy wear a red baseball cap?
Why, yes, he does.
That's our brother, you oaf!
You might want to think twice about experimenting with wackos. How his noodle works is a bigger mystery than the Bermuda Triangle.
I suggest you go upstairs and speak to the master.
At last, my creation is complete. She's beautiful, and she is mine. From that fateful day, then stinking bits of slime first crawled from the sea and shouted to the cold stars, "What's up?" Our greatest dread has always been the knowledge of our own gullibility. We shall ascend into the heavens. We shall make the earthquake. We shall command the thunders. And we shall poke fun at the really fine rain that soaks you through. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Gee, Brain, what shall we do on this level?
The same thing we do on every level, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
How are we going to do that this time, Brain?
We are going to use my new invention, the Dig-O-Matic.
Narv!
Oh, I dig the Dig-O-Matic, Brain. Oh, I really dig it, baby. Yeah!
You have no idea how the Dig-O-Matic works, do you, Pinky?
None whatsoever, Brain.
We will use the Dig-O-Matic to destabilize the Earth's gravitational pull by drilling a hole from here to Kathmandu, thereby causing everyone on the planet to be flung into the lonely depths of space.
Egad, Brain, that's brilliant. Oh, wait. But what's stopping us from being flung into space when the Earth's gravitational thingy stops?
Pinky, you are such a simpleton. We will duct tape ourselves to a nearby tree.
Narv!
I love being taped to trees.
Use the movement stick to control the Dig-O-Matic. Watch out for unexploded acme bombs and lava sprites. Oh my. What am I gonna do? My life is essentially over.
Who are you?
My name is Marvin. I'm the head scriptwriter here.
You write scripts on people's heads?
That must be uncomfortable for them.
What kind of pen do you use?
No, I don't write scripts on people's heads. Head scriptwriter means I'm in charge of all the other scriptwriters, that's all.
Oh, so they write on people's heads.
What qualifications do you need to be a script-writing meerkat then?
I took a speed reading course and read War and Peace in 20 minutes. It involves Russia. Listen, my analyst said I need to confront my problems alone, but I admit it, I'm weak. Will you help me?
Let me guess. You've got a deadline and you've run out of paper?
No,
You've got a deadline and you've run out of headspace?
that's not it. You see, a production assistant put our latest script to the good feathers on the window ledge, and it flew away.
And you want us to find it?
There are 6 pages to find, one in each soundstage. It'd help reduce my stress levels immensely, and I'd be willing to trade you for an Edgar.
Ah, more shiny things.
There.
Who are you?
I'm Duffy Fish, co-star of the classic aquatic adventure series, The Manta from Atlanta.
Oh, we're big fans.
I found something down here you guys might find useful. A snorkel. It can help you swim underwater for brief periods. Press your attack button when you're in the water, and you'll dive underneath. When you're under the water, press your jump button or your attack button to swim.
Thanks, Duff. May I call you Duff?
Anything for my fans.
Yeah, enough chit-chat. Is there anything else you can tell us about this place?
Well, I know that if you swim down through the tunnel under this pond, it brings you out inside the wishing well. From there, you can get to the castle or cross the bridge to the land of evil. That's all I know. I've been busy filming with Manny, you see. We have a new feature film coming out this fall. It's called Codfellas, and I'm so excited about it.
Codfellas? I get it. It's like Goodfeathers, but with a funny fishy take. You're so clever.
See ya.
See ya? Like sea? The sea where you live? Ha!
No, I meant goodbye.
Oh, that's not funny.
Don't forget, swim down through the tunnel underneath me.
Oh, you little... Well, what do you know? It's Bo Peep and her electric sheep.
Hello, Bo Peep.
Oh, hello, boys. Would you be a couple of sweeties and help me with my sheep?
What seems to be the problem, Miss Peep?
Well, you see, my sheep are long overdue for a haircut. They've gotten so shaggy, they've become statically charged. Every time I go near them to herd them into the shearing machine, they electrocute me.
Excuse me, Bo, but if we help you, won't we get a shock too?
Probably. But I'll make it worth your while.
Hubba.
It's hard to believe they managed to evolve this far.
You've shaved my shaggy sheep. Oh, joy! No more static shocks and lice outbreaks.
And now it's just a matter of our reward.
Of course. I nearly forgot. Here you are. You helpful little men.
I say, look here, you three. My family are hungry. The grass on this side of the river is no good. How can my son grow up to be big and healthy like me on such slim pickings? The grass on the other side is much greener. What? The only reason I can't get them across is because of the large troll living under the bridge. He's a bounder. I've tried to defeat him, but a lifetime of beating up trolls has taken its toll on me. Now, I have a plan. If we charge one at a time over the bridge, the troll is sure to pop his head up to see what the commotion is. When he appears, you hit him. Bang! Right in the old boat race. When you get all three of us safely to the other side, I can award you one of these shiny statues you and your friends seem so keen on. Chin-chin!
You're defeated! I do not believe it! I'm off! There'll be other bridges, other fat, juicy goats to feast on!
Well done! You sure showed him! The Empire will be proud! I don't think he'll be bothering us again! You played your part well. As promised, here is your shiny statue. Truth be known, if you just asked for it, I would have given it to you anyway. What use is a gold statue to a goat? What?
Oh, the fussy heads are back. Well, did you get me my wood? Sure did, lady. Where do you want it? Over there, under the pot will be fine, Sonny. So, about our fee, old hag. Watch it, kiddo. I may be a hag, but I'm not old. Ooh, hello! Did someone say soup? I am starving.
Hi, Starling. I'm Dot, and these are my brothers, Wacko and Yakko.
Come on out! Scram! Scat! Scoot! And skedaddle! No, don't go. I think I'm in a spot of hot water. Oh my, please help me. I'm too fruity to make a good soup.
I'm not gonna touch that line.
Stay away from my dinner, you pesky kids!
We prefer the term vertically impaired pre-adults.
What do you say, Sibs? Should we help him out?
We'll have to kick some stinky witch behind first.
Then we can all have soup.
Let's get her!
Must climb big weed.
See what happens when you water and fertilize regularly, kids? Is there a nuclear plant nearby?
Top of the morning to you.
But it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, is it? You'll have to forgive me. I've gone and locked myself out of my house and I can't find my door key.
You live in a mine?
Why, yes, it's not at all bad. Apart from the spiders and the bats, it's fine. And anyway, me monkey workforce keeps the place spick and span for me, and all for a handful of peanuts.
You've probably got a golden Edgar locked in there as well, haven't you? Not that this game is getting predictable or anything.
To be sure I have. You're the smart one, aren't you?
And I'm the cute one.
And I'm the psychologically unhinged one.
Oh, haven't you all got the gift of the gab now? Well, if you can find me key, then we can get inside and I can get you your Edgar.
What does this key look like?
Well, it's shaped like a shamrock and comes in 3 pieces. Try looking in a monkey temple. The monkeys were complaining about the tiny raise I gave them the other day, so I wouldn't put it past them to have pinched me key. And if you swim down to the bottom of the lake there, you can find your way to a beautiful lagoon.
Well done! Me just can't control the impudent little primate. Anyway, a deal's a deal. Feel free to take a look around my palatial pad under the treetop.
Here we go then. I'll unlock the door and we can go inside. Wipe your feet before you come in. Oh, wait a minute now, I nearly forgot. All the lights are off, so it's pitch black in there. Now go inside and find the light switch. Your Edgar reward is in the mine. Somewhere. Here, use these night vision goggles me brother-in-law Seamus gave me for St. Paddy's Day.
Gee, Brain, what shall we do on this level?
The same thing we do on every level, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
How, Brain?
I have just finished the construction of my new invention, the time bomb. Unlike ordinary bombs, this device does not contain any explosives. That would be dangerous. Instead, the device accelerates particles up to subatomic speeds and creates a rip in the space-time continuum, thus dragging anything in close proximity back through time. Use the movement stick to alter the digits. Press the attack button on the indicator lights to test the code. A red light indicates an incorrect digit. An amber light indicates a correct digit in an incorrect position. A green light indicates a correct digit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brain, but this new thingy of yours is far too dangerous. It has to go.
Scolded by a moron. My life has reached its nadir.
3, 2, 1. Hello, I'm like Big Chief Sitting Bison.
You know, I've never seen a bison actually sitting. They must need one big chair.
My name was like totally passed down from my ancestors, okay? Technically, I am Big Chief Sitting Bison the 6th.
Well, I'm Yakko the First. Nice to meet you, Chief. May I call you Chief? It sure would save time if I didn't have to say your entire name.
Okay, you call me Chief, dude, and I'll call you He Who Looks Like Clown-Faced Dog.
Well, it does have a certain ring to it. But it would take me a lot longer to sign my checks.
Like so much for small talk, Broham. Like Big Chief Sitting Bison totally needs your help, dude.
Okay, but if it's about your clothes, I have no idea how to get those stains out.
No way, dude. It's not about the threadage. We need help performing our rain dance, or we like face a totally gnarly drought. See, we're like one warrior down, okay? And we can't finish our dance until we fill the gap. Totally heinous. If you can find a grass skirt, your sister can totally learn to limbo, and she can help us finish our dance. That'd be tubular.
And where would I find that? Grass skirts are us?
Ours is not to reason why. Ours is but to dance or die. Like a thirst.
You make absolutely no sense, Chief. But I'll see if I can help you out.
Hey, if you can cross the Great Lake alive, you should like totally visit the gold prospector. He's rad, he'll help you.
If I make it alive? Thanks for the pep talk, Chief.
Got me with a spoon, dude. You totally did it. Far out. You are like a beautiful limbo. Please accept this gift. And don't forget, be excellent to each other. Hey, Over here, champ. You look like the kind of fella who knows how to handle a wild filly.
You must know my sister.
I'm offering a prize to any man who can tame this rowdy steed of mine. If you fancy your chances, then step right up. Whew. You're gonna need to dig your way in, champ. I lost my keys the last time the Bronco threw me. Well, I'll be danged. You managed it, champ. You tamed the unruly beast.
Yeah, and I rode that horsey too.
I'd have never believed it unless I'd seen it with my own eyes. Here's your reward, champ.
Oh, my! That's not an extra for one of the sets. It's a chicken!
Hootsman! Down, boy! Ach, look what you've done to my new booties, you wee sassnach!
What an adorable dog. What's his name?
That's Sporin, and my name's Jock.
Hey, Jock, you might want to think about hitting a tanning booth.
What's a ghost like you doing in a place like this?
Do you really want to know?
Yes!
Well, a long time ago, I used to live in the big house. I was laird of the land and richer than anyone around. Was I happy? No, I wasn't. I was lonely. I had no friends, and no one to love me.
I guess you've never heard the expression, the clothes make the man.
Then one day, I met a beautiful gal by the name of Clarissa. It was love at first sight. I had my friend Rabbi Barnes write me a poem so I could woo her.
I love poetry. Hit me with some of your hip rhymes, hip cat.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass. So deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas run dry.
I found the iambic pentameter somewhat lacking and the overall presentation devoid of emotion.
Show 'em how it's done, sis.
Roses are red, violets are blue. That's what they say, but it just isn't true. Roses are red and apples are too, but violets are violet. Violets aren't blue. An orange is orange, but Greenland's not green. A pinky's not pink, so what does it mean? To call something blue when it's not, we defile it. But what the heck? It's hard to rhyme violet. I thank you.
That was beautiful.
Well, whatever. My poem worked. We both fell in love, and were married not long after. But fate struck a cruel blow, and my bunny was taken from me in a bizarre haggis stuffing accident. So what has this got to do with you, I hear you ask?
I asked, not me. Did you, sis?
I looked forward to the day I could finally be with my beautiful Clarissa. And when I ended up 6 foot under, what does this dumb beastie here do? He digs up my bones and buries them in the front garden. Man's best friend. He's no friend of mine. My Scottish soul has nae seen eternal rest in hundreds of years. Please bring back my bones so I can rest in peace and join my pretty Clarissa. Jinx, Crivens, and help me, Bob. You brought my bones back. Take this trinket as a reward. Brace yourself, Clary. I'm coming to get ya.
Another body reunited with its bones always brings a tear to my eye.
Oh, help is here. I was out in the glade eating my curds and whey when down came a spider and sat down beside me and frightened me away. I ran and ran until I could run no more. I found myself in this spooky forest, lost and cold in the dark. I can hear the spiders scratching away in the dark. I hate them. Please help me get out of here. Thank you, oh, thank you, my heroes. I'm forever indebted to you. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. It is no use to me.
Welcome, strange people. You're not from around here. Well, you have come to a truly magnificent place. Up this grand staircase lies the palace of Queen Cleo. You really should drop in on her. She's always looking for help. Watch out that you don't get pulled over on the way up. To the right is the bazaar. It's not open right now. If you come back later, it will be open for business. Later, in town, is the Great Chariot Race. You'll have to be quick to get in there. It's nearly sold out already. You might have to look for an alternate way in.
Hello, Cleo.
Look at my skin. Oh, it's horrible. My hair is all limp, and I've got bags forming under my eyes. I'm hideous.
Hello, Cleo.
My nails are brittle. My cellulite is beginning to show, and I can count my chin.
Huh?
Having a bad hair day, sister? Well, worry no more, because Dot Warner's mobile beauty and spa services are at your disposal. We can give you hydration.
We can give you exfoliation.
We can give you punctuation. I've got a couple of spare semicolons around here someplace.
And all services are performed by a professional cosmetologist. That's a fancy word for barber. I was trained at the We'll Train Anyone Discount Beauty Academy.
All I need is donkey's milk.
Donkey's milk?
Yes, donkey's milk.
Where are you gonna get that?
From my private herd. I have 3 donkeys that are grazing around the palace. If you can herd them into each of the milking machines, then I can take a long overdue bath. Oh, and you'll need to turn the taps on. They're on the roof of the palace. I'm having the walls cleaned of graffiti, so excuse the scaffolding.
Easy, fella. You strain like that, you're likely to throw something out.
And it might not come back.
What with the rich diet these people have, you'd think they'd have no trouble at all. Didn't you ever hear the poem about beans, the musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you...
Instead of making fun of my situation, how about picking some dates for me from the gardens?
Well, how many do you think you'll need?
I always like to have more dates than I really need. Now, more than ever, just a few tins should do the trick. About 8.
Oh, my skin feels so much better. I can feel myself getting younger with every stroke of the bath mitten. Take that trinket over there as a sign of my gratitude. And as a special thank you, I had my high priest open my sunlight temple on the roof. Feel free to visit it anytime.
Beam room! Look at all the crystals!
Cleo was a woman after Dot's own heart.
It's a bit stuffy in here. I'll open a window.
Wow!
Nice, but not quite right.
You're right, brother. The room does feel a little chaotic. My feng shui training tells me that the beams need to line up with those gems on the wall over there. Oh, and you need to hang a red flute on a south-facing doorway.
The hieroglyphs on the wall say we can make the crystals turn by pressing the action button. Hey, I just read them. I don't necessarily understand them.
Help me get out of this cell, would you? Those Romans have enslaved me and my 3 friends. We're due to be fed to the lions tomorrow. Please help me escape and the Romans.
Oh my! Listen to Sparty cuss.
Whoa, talk about your noise pollution. We should free him before the air turns blue.
Or the bleed machine breaks.
1, 2, 3. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Something is not right. It's just not right. Okay, this time. 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, it's no good. I'm too scared.
What you doing, mister?
Ah! Don't sneak up on the people like that. You see the big stadium down there, yeah? Well, I wanted to watch today's big chariot race. My hero chariot here, Ben Hill, is racing, but I couldn't afford a ticket. So, I invented these wings so that I may take flight and gracefully glide down into the stadium and get myself a good seat for free, yeah?
So if your wings are ready, why haven't you flown the coop?
I have an irrational fear of heights.
That would be altophobia.
And I have an irrational fear of flying.
That would be aviophobia.
And I have a very healthy fear of getting badly hurt and spending time in the hospital.
That would be traumatophobia and nosocomophobia.
I have pogonophobia
An irrational fear of beards?
What about paraskevetica triophobia?
A fear of Friday the 13th. This is fun. What about...
Enough! Enough! I have phobophobia!
Ooh, my favorite. A fear of phobias.
If I've been paying attention, it sounds like you won't be needing those wings. Why don't we take them off your hands for you?
Nein! I will get over my fears. Eventually. But I will teach you how to make your own wings. Before you can fashion your wings, you need some sticks, some glue, and the blueprints. These can all be found in the bazaar. Look for the short and tall hagglers. You'll also need 5 feathers. Shoot the vultures and they will drop what you need.
You see, in the sky, with... I see you've figured out the Acme Dimension Gate. Good. High Command will be pleased. Finally, there are signs of intelligent life on your planet.
Well, intelligent is a relative term, especially if you're referring to my relatives.
I've been monitoring this backwater planet now for centuries, just waiting for one of your inhabitants to show signs of intelligence.
Yeah, is that a toupee or is a squirrel snuggled on your head?
You must use your combined talents to perform great things.
Can you amalgamate your toupee?
I've told you all that I can. The rest is up to you. Go, now, before the gate closes.
Under the cup. Now stop sniggering. It's not what you think. Underneath one of these cups is a pea. First, I'll show you where it is, and then I'm going to cover it and jumble up the cups. You have to see if you can keep track of where it is. When I've finished, select the cup under which you believe the pea to be. If you choose correctly, I'll award you with what you want. Get it wrong, and you'll have to try again. What'll it be?
I'd like a bundle of sticks, please.
You know what to do. I hide a pea under one of these here cups. Once I've done shuffling them, you have to pick the one with the pea under. Get it right, then my wares are yours. Get it wrong, and I'm keeping them.
1, 2, 3... Phooey! Okay, this time definitely no messing around. Just run and jump and fly like a birdie. Oh, I am a birdie. I am a big chicken birdie. Oh, hello there, what are you anyway?
Forget about our mysterious origins. We could tell you, but we'd have to kill you. We've got all the bits and pieces you asked for. Now, can we please build some wings and get flying already?
Do we need passports? I ate mine.
Do you have a frequent flyer plan?
Fine. Oh, okay, well, you just need to follow the blueprints. It took me a few weeks to... Oh.
I feel the need.
The need for speed.
Wow, box seats?
When does the race start?
Haven't you learned anything from watching all those chariot racing movies? When the trumpet blowers blow their trumpets, of course.
What are these instructions for?
Ah, that'll be the instruction manual for the chariot. What does it say?
Press the jump button to accelerate. Use the movement stick to steer. Press the action button for a speed boost.
Well, like most things you say, that makes absolutely no sense to me. Read it again.
Press the jump button to accelerate. Use the movement stick to steer. Press the action button for a speed boost.
Where are the brakes?
Brakes? What brakes?
Uh-oh! Hold tight, brothers!
It's time to rise up and smash the f***ing Romans! I cannot thank you enough!
Well, most people we've met so far seem to insist on giving us a golden statue.
We have no idea what they're for, but they're shiny.
We like shiny.
I too have a shiny statue for you. Thank you again and goodbye. Ow! The darn smash breath!
Not a burly Roman soldier. It's a chicken.
Those pesky little fuzzy heads will never find them all.
Panic over, Mr. Potts! I found them again, and all the Edgars. The puppy children had them all the time. Well done, Ralph. Now lock them back in the tower where they belong, and we can put all this behind us. Now, if you'll excuse me, the show must go on.
Would you like to hear our song? 10 shiny statues sitting on the wall.
Wait a minute, brother. That's the radio edit. We're just singing the extended 12-inch version. He might be in here a while.
A million shiny statues sitting on a wall. A million shiny statues sitting on a wall. And if one shiny statue should accidentally fall, there'd be 999,999 shiny statues sitting on the wall.
No! No! No!